Good morning, boomers. The voice of the blockchain here. Satoshi's big cousin, cryptography's finest. Champagne Crypto. Thanks for tuning in, guys. The Bitcoin and crypto battle continues. We're seeing dips under 10K, but Bitcoin's still strong. I see a little bit of a panic out there by some newbies, but things still looking good. The battle's out here, and we'll be continuing to fire here at whatever moves deep within the blockchain battlefield trenches. I see Niagara Gardner. I'm buying all 4-digit BTC. Listen, anything around 10K, whether it's 10, 1, 9, 8, it's all around the same. A few $100 is not going to matter once this thing kapumps, in my opinion. Shout out to Niagara, all the boomers that are tuning into this live when the Bitcoin and crypto battle continues. We're reporting live from the crypto trenches, the crypto commander-in-chief here with the snipers like Niagara Gardners and the rest of the boomers out there. I need you guys touching the buttons, the like, the subscribe, the post notification bell, the ding ding. Stay tuned in to the good crypto word that we spread here daily. Shout out to my pumpers out there. Boom. I mean, where's my bomb? Battle hardened, indeed. Battle hardened. I know Niagara's been here for a while. Shout out to my day ones. We're here whether things are up or down. Make sure you're touching the buttons. Bookmark the page, boomers. These cucks over there, YouTube, they don't want you to listen to the champion. They don't want you booming here in the trenches with Niagara and the best of them. I need you guys bookmarking the page, checking me out here late mornings, early afternoons, Eastern Standard Time. I'll just pop up on you guys every single day, booming with the best of them. Let's check out today's mathematics. As Bitcoin took a dip today under 10,000, you can see here on my display, this is the Trading View graph from Coinbase. Price out of Coinbase. It's currently at 10,012. You can see, dippage, boom, 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 boom. And, this is a good time to fire. Always keep one in the chamber just in case there's a little storm approaching. You never know. There could be a little thunderstorm out there. Nothing bad. It's not a, category 5 hurricane or anything like that. But this is a little thunderstorm. And in those thunderstorms, you guys got to have your umbrellas. You got to be prepared with one in the chamber to fire if this thing dips. And at 10,000, anything around 10K or 4 figures is looking sexy. Champ, I get the email notification every time. Kaboom. You are the only person that has told me that. You're the only person that's told me that. And shout out to Niagara. He's getting his email notification every single time. I'm sure you've been here on the stream with when others show up and they say, Champ, I'm not getting any notifications. So congrats. I mean, I'm happy to hear that. CryptoZilla's here. Says, Champ coming out of the foxholes early. Kaboom. I'm here. I fire whenever I see an opening, a clearance. Boom, boom, boom. I bring out the heavy guns. And when some might be panicking out there, the champion is here for the long gun. I wouldn't be concerned with this dippage, guys. Like I've said in prior streams, between 9,000 and 12,000, I think is the trading range now. I'm not even that excited if it goes to 11K. It's good, but it can come back. It can dip under 10 for a little while. It seems like there's some strong resistance at 96. But although it's red today and there's blood on the markets, including the altcoins, because we are indeed experiencing an altcoin famine. When it comes to Bitcoin specifically, the champ is still hell of bullish. Shout out to Dolphin134. He just dropped me $1.99 in the population of the chat box. Come on! Dolphin134, another decorated crypto sniper, sniping the funny bunnies. Boom. Thank you so much, Dolphin134. Guys, follow Dolphin134 and drop a little ducats here in the bucket if you're getting some value from the stream. You could do it via the super chat or via the Brave browser if you guys downloaded it already. And we got crypto addresses down below. Thank you so much. All the gratuities go to the young boomer and the boomette who are both getting stronger every day. Indeed. Thank you so much, Dolphin. I appreciate you guys. Let's check out today's math over there on CoinMarketCap.com. Let me hit refresh and see what kind of bloodbath we're experiencing today. A lot of red on the field. And, I'm looking at this as another opportunity. If you're DCAing and you see some blood, may be a good thing. You got $260 billion here on the market cap worldwide, and Bitcoin dominance there at 68.9. So we're almost there at 70%. And that's how I'm feeling right now. The whole portfolio should be 70 to 80% BTC. Bitcoin there at 10,045. Ethereum at 184. I'm going to talk about Ether today. Vitalik made some statements about ETH adoption being limited because of the fees or whatnot, and I want to talk about that. Ripple's a garbage bag. Bitcoin Cash at $297, surpassing Litecoin at $71. Binance at $26. We let you guys know about the Binance Venus project that is going to allow outfits to create stable coins pegged to local fiats currencies. You got EOS over there at 346. You got Bitcoin Satoshi Vision, which is a garbage bag. Monero at $79. Stellar. Everything's blood. Look at this. It's red. Where's my screen? Oh, there it is. Everything's straight blood red. I mean, the only thing I'm seeing here in the green is like Bitcoin maybe. It's just blood. Let me go back to where I was at here. Monero at 79, Stellar at 6, Leo at 122, Cardano at 4, Tron at 1, Dash at 87. So it's like we're seeing above 5% decline in the past 24 hours. Is anything up against Bitcoin? Yes, there is things up against Bitcoin. You can see specifically Litecoin is up and Tether, obviously because the price of Bitcoin's down. Leo's not. Stellar's up. Rift token, this is a newbie. Redcoin is doing well. ETH Classic seems to be the heavy hitter today. ETH Classic over there up almost 7%. So anybody know what's going on with ETH Classic? Apparently the true Ethereum, really. This is the one that never reversed the transactions after the DAO hack that occurred at the beginning. Shout out to Niagara Gardener. It could be their browser. Brave doesn't pop up notifications like on Chrome. It does, though, with the advertisement. I'm not sure. I don't know how that works, but you may be right. Dolphin134 says, kaboom. CryptoZilla says, what happened to VeChain partnership with Walmart in China and it's continuously getting drained? I don't know. I mean, I did see some headlines talking about VeChain partnership with Walmart, but other than that, I don't know. Right now, it's Bitcoin dominance is what's happening now during this crypto and Bitcoin battle that's occurring here in the trenches. It's Bitcoin. Guys, this halvening is right around the corner. It crept up on us. Listen, it's almost we're almost done with August, so we're basically in September. There's only about 3 more months left in the year. Okay, before you know it, it's Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, and then we're in 2020, and the halvening will be occurring in May. So we are almost half a year away from this happening. So you better stack those bits. You better stack them. In my opinion, I got to put my opinion out there because I'm not anybody's crypto daddy. Indeed. Shout out to Niagara Gardner. He says $6 for true ETH. I kind of want to buy like 100 ETH Classic. Yeah, there it is. But, who's using ETH Classic? I don't know. Is there any dApps out there that's booming on ETH? What's interesting about ETH Classic is that from my understanding is that Ethereum Classic could do whatever Ether does, but at a much cheaper price. Now, let's talk about ETH and what Vitalik had to say over there. This is being reported out of cryptodaily.co.uk. I have this article linked down below. ETH adoption limited, according to Vitalik. The increased cost of transacting on the Ethereum blockchain is having a negative impact on the adoption of the software, according to the creator of the project, Vitalik Buterin, aka The Walking Dead. The co-founder of Ether spoke to the Toronto Star, says the article, and here's basically what he said. Buterin stated, this is the quote here on the article, if you're a bigger organization, the calculus is that if we join, it will not only be more full, but we will be competing with everyone for transaction space. It's already expensive, and it will be even 5 times more expensive because of this. There is pressure keeping people from joining, but improvements in scalability can do a lot in improving that. This is a statement that Vitalik made regarding the Ethereum blockchain. Okay, and why people are not using it, and how these fees, again, I'll read this again. If you're a bigger organization, the calculus is that if we join, we will not only be more full, but we will be competing with everyone for transaction space. You know that the utilization capacity is maxed out on Ethereum. It's already expensive and will be even 5 times more expensive because of this. There is pressure keeping people from joining the ETH blockchain, but improvements in scalability can do a lot in improving that. So, you know, the talk here is that they're going to move into proof of stake. I've heard all kinds of propositions and proposals and ideas, but nothing has come to fruition. You know, I want to bring this to your attention because I think that ETH is one of the few blockchains that is actually going to survive the crypto storm and this altcoin famine. And, you know, let's see what happens. We've talked about Matic being perhaps maybe a solution, another blockchain type of second layer using the plasma. You know, they want to move this to proof of stake. We've talked about, you know, stacking those 32 ETH in case they move to proof of stake. Apparently, that's what it's going to be required in order to stake the ETH token. So let me know. This has been, you know, this has been a constant battle with scaling the ETH blockchain. Riff is growing nicely for some time now. I watch it weekly. Yeah, I just saw it, Bart. I don't know anything about it, but I just saw that it was booming today. CryptoZilla says ICX is down to all-time lows today too. Solid project with their staking starting next week. I would have predicted it to go up, but that's alt crypto land. That's alt crypto land for you. Indeed, CryptoZilla. ICX being the Korean Ethereum. Is there a future for altcoins? I don't see how they survive. Never mind thrive, says Mark D. Yeah, we've been talking about it. Yesterday's stream, we said this is an altcoin famine. And it seems to me that majority of these altcoins will not survive. There's only going to be a handful. Perhaps Ether, I hope. You know, I think Ether is in a position to win. Although they're maxed out, I think that, you know, there's a lot of stake behind it, and I think it may work. But there's only a few that are, maybe even Ether is not going to survive. At this point, I'm hard-pressed to find a coin that is going to outperform Bitcoin, you know, from here to even May. I'm sure there's one out there. I'm sure there's a unicorn or 3. But, you know, it's like chasing, you know, or finding a needle in the haystack. I don't want to do that. ETH upgrades will be great for ETH. ETH will boom in 2020. Get those 32 ETH soon. Yeah. I'm thinking about it, Niagara. I know Marlon has, you know, he's encouraged us to do and hold the 32 ETH just in case this proof of stake is rolled out. And I'm definitely not going to dump the bag. I feel better holding the ETH bag nowadays than the Litecoin bag. ETH will boom in 2020. Get those 32 ETH. Yeah, we read that. Bart says, how do you think about Dusk Champ? Time to get some in this dip. How do you think about Dusk Champ? I don't know what that means, but is there a coin called Dusk? I'm not sure. The only thing I'm looking at right now is Bitcoin. Let's talk about this study suggesting that Bitcoin could kaboom to $60,000 by May 2020. Bitcoin price predictions have been coming thick and fast in recent months as the world's top digital asset recovers from an almost all-time year-long bear market. This is out of Bitcoinist.com. I have it linked down below. Scarcity will increase demand for Bitcoin. Crypto-focused research firm Digital Asset Research has recently released a new Bitcoin price prediction model, which you could link to via this article, the Bitcoin price prediction model. It makes the bold claim that based on the premise of scarcity, Bitcoin's price will reach $60,000 by May 2020. This will increase its market capitalization to over $1 trillion. Now, this is even more bullish than what I've been expecting. I'm talking about $1 trillion market cap for all of crypto, which could put Bitcoin's price to around above $30,000. Now, this Bitcoin price prediction model is a lot more bullish, saying 60,000 by May 2020. And again, no one knows. Everybody has predictions, but you know, check out this prediction model. But the model has extrapolated previous price pumps to predict a future one. Its basis is on the BTC block reward halving, which is due in May 2020. This usually bullish event has the effect of increasing the perception of a reduction in supply, which in turn will increase demand. So that's the bottom line. Everybody's gunning for this happening. This is it, guys. I mean, I don't think as we approach May 2020, you're going to see more and more talk about this. So, I mean, you got to get in there, in my opinion. Smash the like, says Niagara. Mark D says, this stale crypto market has lost of player interest is waning. It's a little dippage. I think it's fine. Around 10K, we're all right. It's good. Oscar says, what's up, champ? I see you, Oscar. Only 4 million max could stake ETH. Realistically, half or less will stake. Be 1 or 2 million people that can stake, and that's even generous, says Niagara. So we got an ETH believer. I certainly hold on to the ETH. I don't have 32 ETH, but we've been encouraged to stack them, So I'll consider it. But right now, interest is waning on a lot of these altcoins. As far as Bitcoin, I think it's still strong. Bakkt is about to roll out. You see Fidelity. You see a lot of these big outfits moving in. And I don't think the bits are going anywhere. So check out this article. They're saying $60,000 by May 2020. Why don't you guys drop your opinion here? I want to know what Oscar thinks, Lucian thinks, Niagara, Mark D, XX. What do you think the price will be around May 2020? Do you agree with this article? Is it 60,000? I think this is a little high. I'm going to be honest with you. I think it's a little high. I'll be happy with around 30, a little over 30. I'll be happy with, let's put it anything over 20. I'll be happy if we go over all-time highs. But I can see things going to 30, perhaps. And there is a possibility it could go to 60, but, I would say it's going to be under. 34K by 2020, says Niagara. There you go. So Niagara is saying, and again, these are all our opinions. We're checking out other price prediction models. And to be clear, nobody knows what's going to happen out here. Nobody knows, and we're definitely not crypto pros. I don't have a specific model I'm using. I'm just giving my opinion. 34K by 2020, says Niagara. So me and you are right there. I agree with you. Around 30, 34. I think me and Niagara seem to agree. Drop a comment. I want to know. Lucian says, I believe the Oracle who said 16K November and 29K February. There you go. End of 2020 Oracle estimated almost 90K, says Lucian. Okay. If you went through 2018, a day like this is just a fart in the wind, says CryptoZilla. Indeed. I mean, even most of the beginning of this year, we were, we started off somewhere around, a little over 3,000, and, we were at 5,000, and it wasn't until about May or June that things started moving up northward. Lucian says, I think 30K is doable. Okay. Here's the worry, though. As we've seen with the Litecoin halving, it may go up within a couple of months before, and then when it hits, it will dump again, says M. Grimble. Absolutely. That is something to consider, and I'm glad that you brought that up. I think the article that I'm sharing here talks about that right after Litecoin halving observations. Using the same methodology, the researcher concluded that the model does not apply to Litecoin, which goes through reward halving every 840,000 blocks. The recent Litecoin halving also has been viewed as a possible precursor to what may happen to Bitcoin in 9 months. According to longhash.com, which studied Litecoin metrics after the halving event, there is very little to go on as an indicator of what may happen to BTC. So, that's what that article says, But, it's definitely something to consider, because I was thinking the same thing, Grimble. Niagara is not dumping Bitcoin until it's $100,000, okay? Lucian thinks 30K by May is doable. Niagara is talking about 34K by May, and Lucian says about 29K by February, 16K on November. Bart says around 30K. I suppose if we crack the all-time high of Bitcoin, it could go hard, but expect a lot of selling around the 20K. There are a lot of holders who's entered Bitcoin at 15 to 19K. Says Bart. I agree. I agree with basically all those statements. CryptoZilla says 30K plus for Bitcoin is something most of us can see, but can't see ETH getting back to its all-time high. I agree with that too. At this moment, for the short run, and May's just around the corner. This halving is just around the corner. I remember when it seemed like it was a long way ahead, but this thing is right around the corner. And I agree with CryptoZilla. I can see things going to 30K for Bitcoin, but surpassing ETH's all-time high, it's going to take a lot longer, I think. I think this ETH is for the long game. So if anything's going to happen with ETH, I think it's going to happen after the action with Bitcoin. There's going to be a lot of action with Bitcoin as we approach this halving, I'm expecting. And after that settles down, perhaps ETH will come back around, including some quality altcoins if they survive this famine. Niagara Gardner says ETH could float around 1,000 in 2020 with working upgrades to the platform. Okay, if you're just tuning in, we're talking about this Bitcoin battle. We've seen a little dippage there under 10K, and then we're right back over 10K now. Presently, you can see we're at 10,018. I shared this article here, a study suggesting that scarcity could drive Bitcoin price to 60,000 by May 2020 when the halving occurs. I think that, the price, I'm not sure if it can go all the way to 60K. I'm more around the 30, mid 30 range. I seem to agree with most of the boomers here. Drop a comment here. Let me know where you think the price is going to be around May 2020. Could it reach 60,000? Some say even more. I'm a little more conservative. Again, I'm looking for, something above all-time highs. And, I could see it at 30,000. That seems realistic. But again, no one knows. BTC is and stays king, says Bart. Indeed. I think Ethereum will need to wait till 2021, says Lucian. After they move to proof of stake, it will skyrocket to 5K at least. Decentralized finance will be big. And I've been saying that. I think that there's a place for ETH, but it's going to have to fight its battle a little longer than Bitcoin is, in my opinion. So yeah, perhaps after this Bitcoin halving settles down and it finds its new price, after the scarcity, the coin becomes more scarce, then I believe that there'll be maybe an opening for ETH. Yeah, I agree with you there, Lucian. Maybe we'll have to wait till 2021 for that. Something else is hate him or not, as most people do. Craig Wright has a shit ton of BTC, just a ton of his own. He said he's going to sell it over a lot over the next year. Yeah, so what? There's other people with a lot of Bitcoin as well. And I'm not paying him. I'm not giving him any airtime. I'm not giving any airtime. So next, Niagara Gardner says, for sure, Lucian. So he agrees with you. If you're just tuning in, it's the voice of the blockchain here, the crypto commander-in-chief. We're here every single day. Bookmark the page. Stay tuned into the good crypto word. Shout out to the boomer. Shout out to Dolphin134 for dropping me a super chat. I appreciate that. If you're getting value from the stream, go ahead and drop me a super chat. Drop me a Brave browser tip. Or go ahead and share this. Show love to the champ. Grimble says, now, even if he is lying, it's still not a good thing with people having tens of thousands of Bitcoin. They can just drop it any time to manipulate the shit out of the market. So what? I mean, that's the fact of the matter. So what? There's people talking about, there's an idea of being floated around there that they should burn Satoshi's tokens. And I don't think that, that's going to even happen, but, you can't think backwards. You got to move forward. This is the reality of the blockchain, that there is certain accounts that have more than others. And if you don't like that, there's other blockchains that you can invest in, but that's the fact. Willie T says, keeping expectations in check. Mainstream public will not be here for a few years. I think some of them are here, but, I think that the layman hasn't been here. I think the layman will come back into the market. It'll start coming back into the market if Bitcoin surpasses its all-time high. Right now, people have heard of Bitcoin, and it's not exciting that you tell them the price is 10,000 because it's already been 10,000 before. It's not that exciting. So, you tell them, oh, guys, it's 25,000. That's exciting because they haven't heard that before. Grimble's concerned about the whales. I'm not that concerned about the whales. I think that, I'm not concerned. I know that they could be manipulated, but it's been that way since the beginning, so can't be paying the whales too much mind. I'm here for the long good. Shout out to the boomers out there. Niagara, CryptoZilla, Grimble, Willie T, Dolphin, the rest of the boomers out there. Drop a comment. Let me know what's booming out there. Let me know what the price will be around May 2020. Your opinion, just your opinion. This is not set in stone. Everybody is entitled to their opinion, and I want to know what yours is. I came across this article. I didn't link this one down below because I don't know if I believe this at all. But here's this article, kind of spreading some FUD. The SEC affect crypto investors feel the chill. They're saying that the price dipped because of the SEC fining this outfit here. You can see the drop, the price drop came shortly after the SEC announced the fine of $268,000 on a Russian crypto analytics firm ICO Rating. As the SEC classifies ICOs as securities, promoters such as ICO Rating are obligated to disclose any financial compensation. And that is, well, you know, what that is true. This is an outfit, ICO Rating. I don't think that they're a token. So I wouldn't correlate the whole drop into the market because of this fine. But it certainly seems like this article is trying to do that. So, you know, it's something to know that, you know, of course, there's still regulation out there, but I don't think that that's what's causing the dip today. I think that, you know, this is the pocket that we're going to be trading in. And although it seems dramatic to some, it's healthy. You know, let's look at year-to-date charts for those that are freaking out over here. Look at this year-to-date chart. Does this look like interest is waning in crypto? Look at this chart, guys. Does this look like there's a bear market? This is from January to now. This is less than a year. Tell me, when you look at this graph, does it look like there's fear out there? You know, there's people talking about fear today, but that's just one day. Okay? There's people that maybe got into crypto this year sometime around, I don't know, June. And now they're seeing this and they think it's a problem. But guys, look at the 1 year. So if you're just a new cadet that's only been here for 8 months, you know that this is good. Let's look at the 1 year. Look at this 1 year. Look at the dippage from the 1 year. So no, guys, I think things are just fine if you ask me. Yeah, a little dippage today, you know, pull back. Look at even the 6 months. Forget the one. You don't even need to look at the year-to-date chart. Look at the 6 month chart. Does the 6 months chart looks like a bear market to you? Does the 6 months chart look like Bitcoin is weak to you? Come on, guys. Don't listen to the, you know, the day by days. Look at the big picture out here. Fake Toshi and Bitcoin Judas both bark about Bitcoin while they point people to copy bits they control. Indeed. I mean, you know, everybody has their opinion, and you know, you got people talking crap about this coin, about that coin, and at the end of the day, guys, I think we've learned our lesson here. Just hold on to these bits and forget about these characters, the fake Toshis, and all these other so-called influencers. You know, I don't care. I'm out here for the long gun with the bits. Drop a comment below. Let me know where you think the price is going to be. It seems like most of the boomers that answered that question believe the price will be around 30,000 by May 2020, slightly less than what this Bitcoin price prediction model suggested via this article on coinbitness.com, link down below. So, you know, and then talking about Ether, you know, read this article, ETH adoption limited according to Buterin. I think that ETH is going to be quiet for Ether and most of the altcoins until Bitcoin settles down and finds what its price is going to be after or in around close to this halving occurring May 2020. So I think that's what we're waiting for right now. Once that settles down and Bitcoin finds its new price, whatever it may be less, maybe more. Okay. You know, we've already gave our opinions. It won't be till after that ETH could find, possibility to grow, I think. On that note, make sure you download the Brave browser, start earning BAT tokens. The link is down below, and check out all the videos that I have. And make sure you bookmark the page. Come see us during the weekdays, boomers. On that note, I'm going to go ahead and land the plane directly here on the tarmac. Put the car on park. Shout out to all my crypto licensed drivers out there. Shout out to CryptoZilla, Niagara Gardner, M. Grimble, Willie T, Dolphin 134, and the best of the boomers out there. Stay strong. Put weight on the bar. I'm on my off day today. I'll be back at the gym tomorrow. Make sure you're going to the gym, lifting the weight, staying strong out there, boomers. The Bitcoin battle continues, and we're strong. Look at the 6-month chart. Look at the year-to-date chart. And let me know what you think. It's the voice of the blockchain here, Satoshi's big cousin, cryptography's finest, Champagne Crypto. Thanks for tuning in.